Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new then welcome. Today is Tuesday. I had a good long week off of recording, mainly because I hadn't done any food shopping and I hadn't really been fully food optimizing. I wasn't binging, I wasn't eating crap, I wasn't eating takeaways every night. It was just that I wasn't planning really, and I was eating whatever I could and I was snacking a whole awful lot. So I was praying yesterday that I went to weigh in that I would get a maintain because I didn't feel any lighter, but I also didn't feel that a weight gain would be warranted, if that makes sense. So anyway, I went to group yesterday, stood on the scales, and I did in fact maintain. So I'm absolutely chuffed with that. So I'm still £6 away from my original target of 9.5 stone. And then when I get there, I'll see how I feel and see if I want to drop it to 9 for my holiday in June. But yeah, that's my weigh-in update. I did my food shop on Saturday, was it? But it was a very quick food shop and I wasn't in when it got delivered and Paul put it all away, so I couldn't do the haul that I wanted to do. So yeah, anyway, without me rambling anymore, today's video is going to be another what I eat in a day. And I'm going to try and pick up the camera a few times this week. I want to try and do what I eat in the office, what I eat in a weekend. So yeah, I'll try my best this week to do a couple of videos. But yeah, I'm going to go make my breakfast and a cup of tea because it is 9:20 and I am gasping for a cup of tea. So I will show you my breakfast once I've decided what I'm having. Okay, so for my breakfast this morning, I have gone for egg on toast. So I've got 3 slices of the crustless wholemeal, which is a healthy bay. I've got 2 eggs, which are free, and on my toast I've got 2 teaspoons of clover. Now that, because I've got no floral light in, is 1.5 sins per teaspoon, so that's 3 sins for my butter. I've got a cup of tea using some of the milk from my First Healthy Extra A allowance and 2 sweeteners, and I've got an easy peeler, which is Speed. So this is my breakfast this morning, and yeah, I will catch up with you at lunchtime. Okay, and it is now lunchtime. So as you will know, lunch is probably my worst meal of the day. I have no inspiration on what to eat. And usually I would just skip lunch, but obviously that's when in the past I hate lunch. I'll either have sandwiches, which I like my B choice in the morning, so that's already a no. And yeah, if I don't have lunch, then it gets to 4 or 5 o'clock and then I start picking, which is where I always went wrong in the past, which is why I made such poor food choices. So I have been trying to get better at picking different things to eat at lunchtime, and being a bit more adventurous. However, I struggle, really do struggle. So what I'm having for my lunch today is something that my mum's actually made for me. She's made the French onion soup from the new, I think it was the last book from Slimming World, the Super Great or something like that anyway, but it's a book about soups basically. So yeah, she's made me the French onion soup, which is sim-free. So I'm gonna warm that up in the pan now and I will show you my lunch and everything that I'm having once it's done. So just bear with me and I'll come back to you when it's cooked. This is my lunch. So I've got the French onion soup, which I've just had a little taste and it's absolutely divine. I'm gonna stink, but I love onions anyway and I love French onion soup. So yeah, I'm gonna have this, which is sim-free, packet of loaded fries, the crunchy cheese and bacon ones, and they're 4 sins. I'm having an easy peeler and a banana, which is Speed and free. And I'm on my first diluting juice of the day. This one is summer berries, sugar-free, so that means it's sin-free. So my lunch in total is 4 sins, which leaves me on 7 sins for the day. So I'm going to eat this and I will catch up with you. It'll be tonight now when I have tea, because this really will fill me up for the rest of the day. So yeah, I'll catch you at tea time. Having my 3 o'clock cuppa, well, it's 3:45, but cup of tea after the school run to warm my bones and get me through the last hour of the day. So I'll see you at tea time. So it is now 5:25. Just let the dogs in. Come on in. And it's now tea time. Now my plan was to have spaghetti and Slimming World meatballs. But I'm having a spag bol tomorrow, so I don't know if that would be the best way to go, but I really fancy it. Do you know what? I'm just going to go with it. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to make the meatballs. I'm going to have some jar pasta sauce. I'll show you that in a second. Let me get it all out and I'll show you. I'm just going to make this up for tea. So I've got the Slimming World beef and pork meatballs. I've never tried these before, but I had them in. I got them in from Iceland when I nipped in the other day. I seen them, I thought, you know what, I'm going to give them a try, because I tried the vegan ones from Aldi. They were sinned and I really didn't enjoy them. So I'm going to try this. I've picked up the suitable for meatballs sauce. It's tomato and basil, and that is from Aldi. It's 1.5 cents for the whole jar. So normally I would make up my own sauce with tomatoes and things, but I genuinely can't be bothered faffing today. So I'm going to have this with the meatballs. I'm going to put it with onion, some garlic, and I'm going to have it with pasta. I was going to have it with spaghetti, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this into the office with me tomorrow. So that just means I'm going to be having meatballs for lunch and then spag bol for tea, but it is what it is. So yeah, I'm going to make this up now. I'm going to have it with some salad. I've got to get the lettuce and everything out of the fridge in a minute. I just pulled these out, don't know why. And I've got a cauliflower here, which was 30% off. It is looking a little bit worse for wear. I'm going to see sort of what condition it's in, and then I'm going to roast it because I just fancy some roasted cauliflower. So I'm going to make all this up now, and I will show you what it looks like when it's done. Just grated 40 grams of reduced fat cheese, but done it on the finer grating, and I can't believe, for exactly the same way, it looks like you get so much more. So I'm definitely going to do that more often when I want it to go a little bit further. So yeah, 40 grams of cheese to go on my meatballs. And this is my tea all done. So I have done some spiral pasta. I'm going to save the fusilli for work tomorrow, and I'm not going to have meatballs to take to work. I'm going to make some tuna pasta because my mum got me some lighter than light mayo. So I'm going to make some tuna pasta to take to work, so I'm not overdoing it on the meatball minced spag bol type meals tomorrow. So I've got pasta, meatballs in sauce, which I'm counting 1 sin for. I haven't used more than half of the jar on my portion, but I just want to cover myself, so I'm going to count 1 sin for the sauce. Meatballs are free. 40 grams of cheese, which is my healthy extra A allowance, my second one for today. I've got lettuce, cucumber, tomato, which is speed, and then I've got some roasted cauliflower there, which is speed as well. I've got a Aldi ZX Cola, all I've got in, and these are okay when I can't get hold of Coke Zero. So my tea in total is 1 sin, which leaves me on 8 sins for the day so far, and I will catch up with you later if I have any snacks. Still quite early, only 6 o'clock, and it's going to be a late one getting dresses done again. So if I have a snack bar or anything later, I'll let you know. And this is my snacks this evening. So I fancied something really sweet, and I am starting to crave the sweetness now, and I just need to hit that sweet spot with some bits out of the cupboard and a cup of tea, and then I'll be absolutely fine then. So I've got a Skinny Dream. These are my absolute favourite ones. These salted caramel bars, they are 5 sins. And I'm having a meringue nest, which is 2.5 sins. Cup of tea with 2 sweeteners and the remainder of the milk from my First Healthy Extra A. And then I've filled my planner out for today. So I have gone half a sin over, so I'm finishing the day on 15.5 sins, but I don't worry too much about that because there will be days for the rest of the week where I finish well below, and I don't very often do that and count it. What I'd usually do is think, oh fuck it, I'm going to eat whatever I want now for the rest of the day because I've gone over and I fancy it, but I'm going to stop there and I'll claw it back for the rest of the week. So as you can see, I filled it out, put my tea on there, which was 1 sin. That was probably less than that anyway, so I've counted it anyway just to be on the safe side. Skinny Dream, 5 sins, meringue, 2.5 sins, and I've put myself as on plan because I've stayed fully on it today. So yeah, this is my planner for the day. These are my snacks, and that will be everything for today. So I will see you in my next video.